and it's called One for All. So guys, I can't wait to see this next episode. We left off with a cliffhanger about the previous person who had One for All, I guess. I think that's what I heard from the guy who has the All for One. He saw that All Might was facing him there, and he just couldn't really defeat him at all. He couldn't defeat him the first time, but I don't know how he's gonna be able to defeat him the second time if his powers are pretty weak. He's still strong, but he's too weak for him. I just wish that All Might could find a way to, you know, fix himself or something like that, or someone could help him, because I don't know if he could do this by himself. I doubt it. I really do. I have no idea what he's going to do after this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure obviously this next episode is going to be about the One for All, which is, you know, obviously getting passed down to Deku, which he has as well. I mean, he has pretty much the same powers as All Might. But I mean, Deku's not as strong as All Might yet, but he's really getting close to that point. Pretty sure we're going to find out about this last guy who had the One for All, or at least the history of him. Hey guys, I definitely can't wait to see this next episode, but before this video begins, guys, I want to thank Kevin for sponsoring this video through the Patreon page. Make sure you guys go on the Patreon page to support the channel. I appreciate any support that does come around. Other than that, guys, let's get into this next episode for My Hero Academia.
I must remember where I started. I want to make a world where everyone smiles and lives together happily. That's why I want to be the pillar that gives people hope.
So that's what drives you to become a hero, even though you're quirkless.
Yes.
Wow, it was just like Deku.
Toshinori Yagi. Is that right? Those are some pretty funny ideas you got.
Bros are here helping people evacuate.
Good. We're stopped in front of the station.
You idiots just happen to be my best escape route!
You're welcome. I had to get out of there so All Might could destroy that guy.
Much in common with Nana Shimura.
Be proud, Toshinori. You went down a long, hard road to obtain this power. Of course it's gonna take a lot of work to master it.
My master was a true hero. Keep her name out of your filthy mouth.
How embarrassing for me, the creator of One for All, to see her inherit the power. Shall I tell you all about it?
Enough!
Don't let him get under your skin.
Yes, sir.
His quirks and fighting style are completely different than they were. Won't be able to stop him head on. Use your wits. Can you still fight? It's do or die. You must go past your limit. Look out! I will obliterate everything you protect. Show the world how pitiful you really are.
No! Oh, the world's
Looks like a
seen it!
skeleton. All Might. Your secret.
Now the adoring public knows your true form. Your move.
Even as you expose my weakened state, in my heart, I remain the symbol of peace. There's nothing you can do to take that from me.
Is that so? There is one thing you might be interested to know. Umura Shigaraki is Nana Shimura's grandson.
What?
I kept wondering what would annihilate your golden heart. Where is your smile now?
If you have to save someone, that means they've probably gone through something terrifying. Remember that real heroes don't just save lives. They save a person's heart. The ones always smiling are the ones who are the strongest.
Oh, very entertaining.
What would she say if she knew how we turned out?
Keep going! All Might!
He's always been able to win before, so he can do it again, right?
Yeah, even if he looks totally different, he's still the same All Might.
All Might!
Win this! Beat him!
Fear not. Yes, I'm not done yet. Which is why I will defeat you!
When you think you can't go on anymore, look inside. Remember why it is you clench your fist. Keeping your origin in mind will help push you past your limit.
Should have been out of power a long time ago. Muscles are only forming on his right arm. That's the last of your strength, isn't it, All Might? A wounded hero is a most frightening animal. Oh no.
What the hell's going on with that weak little body?
Looks like we made it in time. Those Nomu weren't particularly strong, but I'm still impressed you handled them so quickly.
Damn it, All Might. I did everything I could to get ahead of you. The harder I worked, the more obvious it became just how much of a widening gap separated the two of us. Stand up and show them why you're better!
The only reason you're here is to cheer him on. I prefer you to remain silent.
Think again, madman. We're here to assist. Oh! That's our job as heroes! Of course we did. We can't do much. But if we can just help a little, then we have fulfilled our duty. We're still everyone's #1 hero!
He's an interesting guy. A little crazy. For instance, he thinks that crime hasn't gone down because the citizens don't have anyone to rely on. The world needs some kind of pillar of support.
Wow, look at him.
And he says that's what he's going to become one day.
You are a pillar, one that must not be broken. You are the #1 hero.
Come on, All Might.
Your united voices cry out for your victory.
Oh my god, I got goosebumps.
That includes your students, whose admiration knows no bounds.
Let's stop dwelling on heroism and start focusing on reality. Kinetic booster ×4. Strength enhancer ×3. I'll punch you with the ultimate combination of quirks I have stored up within me right now. One for All no longer dwells within you. What you're attacking me with is just a lingering ghost. Izuku Midoriya! He's the child you passed One for All on to, isn't he? Sounds as though you'll die full of regrets, All Might, as a hero and as a teacher!
I failed. Which is why I have to make it up to him.
Desperate attempt to rage against the inevitable.
When you
Until he's ready, I won't.
Perhaps I was wrong.
Refuse to die!
The last moment, he transferred the power in his right arm to his left.
That's so unlike you.
Still weak though! That's because I didn't put my back into it that time!
This power has been passed on from hero to hero, the world hope. And now it is your turn.
All for one! Goodbye, One for All.
Oh no. Damn! He's done.
Final act as the symbol of justice and peace, and the #1 hero.
Man, that's crazy. Pretty much doesn't have it
Two
anymore.
people below the rubble. Oh, there! He's being led into the Maiden right now. Meanwhile, All Might and the other heroes remain on high alert.
Now, it's your turn.
As far as most people were concerned, it was meant for other criminals. A warning that the symbol of peace endured. To me, it meant the opposite. Now it was left to me.
Terrible. Damn. Guys, that episode was intense. Like, that's pretty much the entire episode, how I felt about it. It was just intense the entire way. Like, I mean, All Might put everything he had to defeat the All for One. He did it. He really did, but unfortunately it cost him his powers. I'm just wondering how he's gonna get his powers back. Is he gonna be able to use them again? I mean, at this point, no, but how is he gonna be able to gain it back at all? I mean, there has to be a way. I mean, that's just my personal, I mean, definitely for when season 4 comes up, I don't know if his powers are back at all at that point, but there has to be a way to get it back. There has to be. I just don't see him, sitting there without his power. Then we got to see his old master, who the previous person who held the One for All. You could tell that she was a great teacher and teaching him everything about it. I mean, just from seeing All Might when he was younger, and you seeing he wants to be able to get powers. He just reminded me of Deku. Like, they're just alike in that way. That's why he allowed Deku to come in his life and to teach him, to give him the One for All, because he reminded him of himself. How did Gran Torino get shorter again? I can't remember. I don't know if they told that, but he was tall at one point, then he got short. I don't know how that even happened. Yeah, man, the One for All is now defeated. It was pretty sad that, All Might lost his power. I just hope they can find a way to get it back. But anyway, guys, please post your comments down below. Tell me what you think about this awesome episode from My Hero Academia. Make sure you guys go on the Patreon page to get the full reaction on there and also support the channel as well. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next My Hero Academia.